Behind the roar of today's American football stadiums, the speed of the runs, and the thrill of the scoreboard lies an extraordinary story. A game that has found its place not only on the field, but also in the hearts of millions. But what was its origin story? What was that first ball like? And on whose shoulders does today's football stand? Let's travel back in time to uncover the history of the birth and evolution of American football. The story of American football begins in the late 19th century. In 1869, the first intercollegiate football game was played between Princeton and Rutgers. However, at the time, the game was more of a hybrid between rugby and soccer. Then, in 1880, a man named Walter Camp came along and brought significant changes to the game's rules. Known as the father of American football, Camp introduced innovations that gave the game a unique identity: specialized positions, the line of scrimmage, and the down system. But the sport wasn't immediately popular. In the early 1900s, football was incredibly violent. In some seasons, numerous players suffered serious injuries, and fatalities weren't uncommon. This prompted President Theodore Roosevelt to step in. His intervention led to the implementation of new rules to make the game safer. Helmets became mandatory, and innovations like the forward pass made the game more strategic and exciting. After World War II, football gradually became America's premier sport. In the 1960s, the National Football League (NFL) and the American Football League (AFL) merged to form today's NFL. Then came the era of the Super Bowl. It became more than just a game. It turned into a cultural phenomenon. Every year, millions tune in to watch the Super Bowl, where the game, music, and commercials come together in a grand spectacle. American football is not just a sport. It's a story of struggle, tradition, and the passion of a nation. It's a legacy passed down through generations. Today's football may have technology, glamour, and massive stadiums, but at its core, it remains the same as it was on that very first day: a ball, a field, and the dream of victory. So, the next time you watch football, remember not just the game, but also its history, because football unites us, inspires us, and is a part of our own story.